Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Actually, hold on. I want to change my shirt. I don't want to wear this shirt. 1 second. Oh my god, do it on stream? What the? Big Max, what's up, dude? How's everyone doing? Cass, have a great stream. Cass, have a good night, man. Have a good night. Hello, everyone.
30 months, such a pretty
MW
number.
Spike. Dude, what a, not even a pretty number. Hey, Spike, you're pretty, all right? Spike, thank you so much for being here for 30 freaking months, dude. That is absolutely crazy, dude. My hair is crazy today too, but whatever. Dude, thank you so much, Spike. I really appreciate that, man. You can configure Mode 65 now on the website? Yes. We'll still be doing our stream on... Actually, I have some updates for you guys on stream schedule stuff. Here, let me just go through some stuff with you guys. Let me quickly pull up dates of things. Thanks, Real Scrubs. What's up, Yami? Just won the raffle for the Oku? Oh, you did? Oh man, that board looks beautiful. I might have to pester Mr. Lulstacks to see if I can get one too. I'm not gonna lie. April's pretty much booked. I did have a last minute cancellation on the 20. Oh no, that's not a last minute cancellation. Why did I put that date there? I don't know what I'm talking about. But we're gonna be doing the. So on Friday, this Friday, we're doing the Gray Studio Vero, or sorry, the Gray Studio Vero, the Gray Studio board. The Vero will be on Thursday. On Monday, we have the Magnum 65, so the April 8th. And then we also have on the 14th, the Cloud 9, assuming it comes in time. I'm really excited for the Cloud 9 stream. There's a lot of boards, even the Gray Studios board, I'm actually really excited for. I really think the aesthetic of this Gray Studios board is really up my alley. Then we're also doing the Haven 60. We're doing the Cloud 9 and then the Haven 60. We're doing two crazy boards back to back. And then we have some other really fun ones throughout the week as well. I think we also are doing the LTR. And then we have a few other really cool... There's a lot of Kohakus this month, actually. But if you guys need stuff done for commissions, let me know, because I would want to book you guys for May as soon as possible. Thanks, Cool Story. I appreciate the prime. Thank you, dude.
Looking handsome as always.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I've been binging your videos the last few days, and I'm glad to have caught a live stream today. Thank you, Irregular. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm also interested to see how the Altair, I think I'm pronouncing that right, is going to kind of vibe with me too. Huge storm coming my way tonight. Praying my power doesn't go out, so I don't have to... Wait, praying my power does go out. Oh my. Do you still have to go if there's... Would you have to work from home? Actually, how would that even work? I guess you wouldn't have to do anything, right? I think you mentioned you might be building some of the Oil Kings. Is that still happening? I believe so. Ooh, my hands are dry today. I work from home. Storm Gang. Haven side profile. I know, it is nice. Are you going to be building a protagonist? I left one slot open just in case, but as far as I know, I'm supposed to be. As for a date I am going to be building that, I have no idea. It's really whenever the person or people before me are done with the build, they have to send it to me, so I'm very heavily relying on them finishing up first. I'm going to be honest, this has been happening, like I said, because Canada, it's been happening quite often. You know, it's not for nothing, it's just because I'm last on the list, right? Do you know any shops I can buy printed keycaps? I don't think... Is anyone still doing that? Alex, what is your favorite? Linear, tactile, clicky? My favorite is... Well, actually... I mean, you have it in the order I like. Actually, you know what? Linear, clicky, tactile. I think I like clickies. Did you change the camera? It looks so goddamn crispy. No, same thing. Same thing today. Maybe because we're doing more FaceTime, I guess. Face cam today. I don't know. I don't know if we are. I changed the lighting in the background a little bit. It's been a long day. How's your guys' day been? How has everyone's day been today? The tactile hate? I just don't know if I like many tactiles. I think there's like a handful that I'm really into, and then I'm like, eh. I got a shitload done around the house. Hell yeah, it's a day. Rainy day. Yeah, it's nasty outside today. I ran outside to go deliver mail. Delivered 2 more prize winners. But I think we're supposed to get really bad rain tomorrow, so tomorrow I might actually stay home and not do anything. Got my first camera yesterday, gonna hopefully film a sound test today. Let me know how that goes. Would love to see it as well. Can-see chocolate crinkle cookie tactiles are really nice. Okay, I'll have to remember that. I did order some, okay, I'm not gonna spoil which ones I ordered. I don't think you guys will guess which ones I ordered either. But I ordered a Switch that I was very interested in, that I'm going to be taking a very close look at. I didn't even know this Switch existed. In fact, I don't even remember the name of it. Let me go look in my inbox. 1 second. I kind of went down this big Switch rabbit hole today. Just like looking up different Switches. And I landed on a Switch. Yeah, dude, I've never heard of this Switch. I'm not telling you guys until it comes in. I have never heard of this Switch. I think it's fairly new. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I think it's fairly new. I have no idea. But we're going to take a look at it. And I'm going to see if there's some hype to be had with this. It's not Nixies, man. Ball bearing switches? No. We have those actually. I tried those out. They're interesting. A question, what is the loudest and highest pitch switch? Dude, those Zinhais might be insanely the loudest ones I've ever seen. For linears anyways. But if you're going based off pure volume, NK clicky switches are pretty crazy. There's ball bearing switches though. Hi Alex, what's up Dynamite? Dang, how you doing man? Louder than SOTCs? Yeah dude. Zinhais? Dude, ask Ardang, they're insane bro. What's my favorite long pull switch? Probably still Obscuras and Cream Sodas. I don't think anything's toppled how much I like those 2 particular switches. Obscuras and Cream Sodas still. What are you guys vibing with? Any interesting switches lately? How do you, hey Alex, did you see the new Zoom 75 variant in GB? I saw it. I don't know if I'm going to be covering it though. I hope I do. I felt like nothing was that interesting in switches for a while, but it recently seems like a whole new wave of switches that are kind of unique. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, I went down a little rabbit hole today, and I'm like, when did this switch come out? Trash linears? Spelled that wrong. Whatever. I got trash bags. Oh, I got trash liners. It auto-corrected me. Trash linear switches. I have not heard of this. I haven't even heard of this brand. Oh, I like the way these look. They look like trash bags. Yeah, they literally look like trash bags. HMX Sunset Gleams and HMX Emo switches are what I'm vibing with recently. I have some of the Emo switches with me as well. I can't decide if I want to do the Zoom 75 or not. The poly top is nice, but the color is too fun for me. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Too fun like in a bad way or too fun in like a good way that you can't resist buying it? Hi Kush. By the way guys, thank you guys for the subs earlier. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for supporting this channel and letting me do what I do here and us having a good time in our server and stuff. Just configured a build for the Mode 65 over $500 with brass and copper. But you don't have to go the full brass and copper route. I mean, I think I personally, like I think the Mode 65, again, I haven't heard anything from it yet. I'm trying to keep it like dialed down so I can have like a good reaction to it. But I'm confident enough that Mode shouldn't have the sound down that like I would personally say like this is one of the nicer looking keyboards in the Mode lineup, right next to the Sonnet still. Trash linear is hard to beat. Is it actually? The beard gets more majestic by the day. Oh my god. What's up, Chomchi? How you doing, man? Dude, I've had Morandi switches laying around for a long time and can't find a board. Marandi switches are a little bit more on the high pitch side. So you might, you know what, actually that would sound really good in a Bauer Light. Straight up. I think that and a Bauer Light would be like a perfect little, you know, combination of things. Hey, they have that other thing that Mode announced today, the one where you have to go through a Kickstarter for. Do you mean the collaboration sonnets that they announced? Hey there, a cute Canadian you. What's up, Triple A? Bauer Light loves linear loud switches. Like, loves it. They sound so good. I think I would stick to a regular backplate, but would take a brass or copper accent. The brass and copper would look good on the keycaps, I'm thinking. Which ones are you thinking, Zany? Hey, Alex, do you know the PCB thickness of the Shadow 80 from the subathon? I believe it's 1.6. I can't remember off the top of my head, Star Dollar. Yours is actually going out end of week, assuming the weather is okay, because I don't want to let the packages get rained on, so... but yours is actually going out of week. I actually have yours next in line to box. Zinhai's on a Bauer? Dude, that sounds chaotic, man. That sounds super chaotic. I gotta tell you guys a story. It's a sad story. So the other day, I ordered... should I turn the sad music on for this? Yeah, why not? The other day I ordered food. And I was starving. It was late at night. Well, 9 o'clock. And I just finished my stream with you guys on Sunday. And I was like, dude, I haven't eaten all day. Because like we did things around the house for Easter and stuff. And I was like, I'm going to order myself Wendy's. Because I have not had a burger in a little while. And I'm starving. So I just want something like quick and easy. It said 15 to 20 minutes. I order it through Uber. And something in my brain, something told me, don't order. Something told me. But I'm like, dude, I'm starving. The Baconator sounds so good. And I don't know if you guys know, but Uber has this like code thing where you gotta give the driver a code. And I don't know why the drivers can get around that. So I don't understand why their code thing's even there. And that's what happened. The code was given to me and then they just dropped off the package and then they left. I opened up the bag and it was just fries and a drink with no burger. And the bag wasn't sealed shut either. So I'm pretty positive my burger got eaten. Yeah, so at least I got my money back. So much Sag. Yeah, dude. It was like the saddest thing. I did get refunded eventually. It took like 2 days. I had to submit. They asked for proof. It's like, what do you want me to give you? I can't give you proof. They said, can you take a picture of the missing item? Okay. But yeah, I ended up just getting my money back for the whole order because at that point they're like, you know, no offense to anyone, but like the fries at that point, I don't really trust it, and same with the drink. So I just ended up tossing everything. Punch the driver in the no. What the fuck? I don't know, man. It was crazy. I am gonna be honest. I am never using that again, though. I know I said this last time, like about a month ago, and I had a bad experience, and then it was just like, you know, middle of the night. We didn't feel like doing it. Never. I'm never using it again, man. I will let you know the keycaps on Discord. That would be the build service. I would let you build it. Hell yeah, Zany. Already bought the switches, Alex. That would be a secret for the chat. Sounds good, dude. Did you leave a bad review? The thing is, there's no way to prove it was anybody. So I just kind of like accepted my loss at that point and just held down the app on my iPhone, uninstalled it. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore, man. Dude, we're doing 3 Kohakus for Quantum. Burn, I was gonna be a smartass, but I'm like, I kind of just want my money back because it was like $20, which is a lot of money. And I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna risk it and be a smartass, you know. He got these switches from Pura Keys, certified, authentic, handcrafted. I don't know. I've never used their particular service. I think it's a lube service. but their boxes are kind of cool. We're using butter browns for the first time. Or for the first one. These actually feel not bad. But then again, butter browns I'm not too familiar with. I'll say they have a custom spring inside. And these are very lightly oiled. Okay, interesting. Cool. Very, very nice. Is it possible to buy / commission a set of lube stabs from you? It is. I can do it for you, but I would personally recommend one of two things. Ship me the PCB so I can install them for you as well, or we'd have to use, like, if you want Durock stabs, I would even just recommend getting the Gatoron ones because they have a box for them. That way there the stabs don't get damaged in transit. So I can do that for you. I've always been able to do that for people. I've had someone who made me lube like 10 stabs one time, like 10 whole sets. But I recommend the boxed stabs versus like the plastic bags that some of them come with, you know? Can you lube me? Huh? I actually had a I was very humbled. Someone really enjoyed the build service last week, and they sent me this really long, heartfelt message about how awesome the whole thing was, and it made me feel very validated. I'm not gonna put it lightly, you know. It made me feel very validated, and I was like, this is a nice feeling to have. But everyone's so kind with the build service stuff. What is happening? It's all dusty. Okay, hope nothing's wrong with these PCBs.
Doing my monthly check-in.
Dr.
Love
Killswitch, what's up, man?
Chat.
43 freaking months, bro. Thanks, man. I'm doing good today. Just kind of hanging out. It's kind of like a, I'm having like a very chill day. Today's just been a lot of writing. Like a lot of writing. I don't think I need this, right? No. I did I finished my stabilizer rankings. Little badge of authenticity. Okay. Autumn Lilac. Oh, I didn't realize it was called Autumn. Goat stabs on top. No, I actually, Kenny, I decided to be nice. Because I actually have used the GSV2 stabs from Glorious. I've used them for client builds you haven't seen on stream. And I decided to be nice. And I was going to meme on the goat stabs, but I ended up not memeing on them. So there's going to be no goat stabs in the article. I have a feeling they're going to take it offensively and then be mean to me anyways. So I don't think I need both of these sets of gaskets. I'll just put one back. The V2s are $10, it seems. I didn't know the price of them because I've never purchased them myself. But the V2 ones from Glorious are $10. However, every set I've used, I'm going to give you as a spoiler for this. Every set I've used, I've had to change with the wires. The wires are awful. So yeah, I think Quantum's streaming right now. He said he wasn't going to be able to make this stream today, but he's making tomorrow. Why care about Glorious's feelings? Because high key, they're fucking vindictive. They're not very fun to deal with. Ooh, I haven't seen one of these in person. I don't think I've done a lilac one. I went back to Durock V2s. And honestly, they're a lot easier to tune than I remember. Dude, everyone... Okay, can I say something without hurting anyone's feelings? I'm gonna just pause the music. I kind of feel like Durock stabs got a really bad rap. Like, I feel like it's kind of... You know how, like, even brown switches were kind of fun to hate on? You know, it's just like the fun thing, like the cool thing, like the one thing you can go, haha, you're silly. I feel like that was Durock's. Like Durock stabs. And I kind of always felt a little bad about it because I loved Durock stabs. And when I was originally kind of getting, you know, into this scene of the hobby, like the streaming scene and all that stuff, I always felt kind of like, should I not be using these? And people would give me slack being like, use other stabs. But I've always felt like, I don't know why everyone gives these shit. But yeah, I just never understood. So I think you guys will find the read interesting when I finally publish it. I just want to take some pictures. Not that I really need photos for it, but I want to take some photos of just some different stabs just to put in the article for funsies. And then, because I don't have every single stab with me at this current time. By the way, unfortunately, the night stabs got lost in the mail, so I ordered another set. Well, they sent me out another set. So that won't be published with the article. I think we're gonna have to wait a week or two for night stabs to be put in the category of things. I'm probably gonna publish probably tomorrow, because I think I can finish the photos tomorrow. It's only a few photos I need. Probably tomorrow. Do I prefer Stabies or TX? That depends on application. I don't mind either one of them. I don't, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna just get a batch of 5 mode stabs. Yeah, mode stabs with their pricing model on 5 is pretty crazy, dude. Like, you can't argue that it's insane. It's such a good price point. Do you prefer Stabies or TX stab? Oh, right there. Hi, Alex. On the Sonnet, what's your thoughts of FR4 or carbon fiber? I feel like this is such a... Please don't hate me for saying this. I really strongly believe both... Wait, this is not the plate we're using today. Why is this plate in this box? I feel like both sound the same. Like, maybe I'm not smart enough to tell the difference between FR4 and carbon fiber, but I personally hear basically the same notes that comes out of them. So I would say both are great. Some people say CF's a little bit deeper. I think that's the general consensus, if I remember correctly. But to me, they sound pretty identical. Hold on, let me just double check something. What are we doing? PC. Oh, we are doing polycarbonate today. I thought we were doing aluminum. Also, is the music too low? Or is it good? Is it just right? Isn't CF stiffer? I don't know. I still feel like they sound too low. I feel like they sound the same. Is that a little better? I feel like CF is a bit more abrupt with its sound because it's a harder substance. Maybe I just need to do like a A/B comparison again. Have you seen the Bauer Light IRL edition? Oh, that one looks really cool, yeah. It's a really nice color for the Kohaku, I gotta admit. This is really pretty. You know, I've never done a Kohaku with tactile switches, so this will be interesting today. Very interesting. We're gonna double check the PCB, because I don't recall if Quantum did that or not. Have you ever seen a bent PP plate? No, but actually I don't want to tell you guys. You guys are just gonna laugh at me and then it's gonna be like the new meme for like the next week. And high key, it's too sussy already in here. It's already too sussy in here, so. Bent PP. Bent to the left or right? No, nothing like that. Let me load up via. Already unplugged this keyboard, it's okay. It's not that. PP too soft? I love watching your old YouTube videos from a year or two ago. I can tell you've really grown into your style and confidence recently, and I just want to say that I'm very proud of you. Thank you, Lego! Oh man, that's so kind of you. Yeah, I know for sure that I used to be a lot more timid on stream. I know that's for sure. Why isn't this loading in VIA? Whatever. Definitely a lot more timid, but I'm glad I've kind of like opened up a little bit. I still get nervous before streams though. I usually kind of have to give myself like 10-15 minutes to like sit in front of the computer and be like, okay, what are we doing today? What are we doing? Like, it's hard for me to sometimes just turn on and start. I've done that a few times, like late night, like random streams. Oh, you guys want to know this? Okay, fine, I'll tell you guys what the story was. Dude, sometimes with polypropylene, I'm not going to say the other thing, with polypropylene and some other plastics, depending on shipping conditions, I've had some of those plates. Fuck, there's no good way to put this. I've had some of the plates essentially arrive smaller. There's a little bit of shrinkage that goes on with different temperatures. So the polypropylene, for example, will contract. Guys, come on, man. They arrived nervous. Got it? Oh, okay, dude. That's pretty good. I like the way you put that. Yeah, they did arrive nervous. And I had to take... I've had to take a hairdryer and heat them up. Because I don't really have like a heating gun. But I've had to warm them up. So yeah. Now you guys know. He warmed up the PP. Okay, dude. Quantum didn't send over... I don't think he did. I don't think there was keycaps in the box. I'll just put whatever keycaps we're doing today. What did I just walk into? I was telling them about how polypropylene plates shrink in colder climates. And you know, Geo, because it's the acronym for it's PP. So, did he say Greg? No, he didn't. We'll do Greg for the one tomorrow. That PP, okay, you know what? 100% needs symbiote on this board. Do we move symbiote from one board to another? I don't know what we do today. I haven't thought that far ahead. Why not warm it with your hands or sit on it? Huh? Spike, huh? What the? We're Northerners, of course we... what the, Geo? Oh my god, okay. Everyone needs to settle down. It's Tuesday, my guys. It's not Sussy Tuesday. It's Tame Tuesday. No, you're good, Geo. I'm just teasing. I went all in. Crush or PC tofu? That's a toughie, dude. Because you know what? I feel like the tofu has a bit more options for how you can kind of mount your keyboard. However... oh my god, why isn't this coming out? The Crush has O-ring, and it's O-ringed very well. I'm laughing so hard today. Yes, I'm 6-year-old sue me. Nah, that's good, man. We like laughing here. I would say that Tofu is a smidge better in RGB. Just a smidge. But the Crush kind of has this different vibe to it. It looks good. I think they're both great at the end of the day. I think you may prefer the Tofu RGB a slight bit more. The Crush has top mount and O-ring, while the Tofu has like gasket and then bowl and I think one other mounting style. I think it's 3 for the Tofu, right? Tofu also has more of a boxy design. So I just it's kind of, I guess, how you want the keyboard to be at that point. But I don't think you're making a mistake buying either. Why are there so many stab housings in here? Is it normal? When are you receiving the Haven 60? Soon? I think it actually does arrive soon. I'm not too sure when it's actually supposed to come in, but I know it's already been sent out. Why didn't the Bauer Light come with with magnetic screws? Yeah, that was something I was thinking too, but it's not super important at the end of the day, but it is annoying from like a quality of life perspective. Agreed. Also, I gotta remind myself, guys, it's so different, man. It's so different. I gotta like preach this, not to you guys, but to myself. This is like a self-reminder. Dude, my mood, like me as a person, I'm so different when I use the CPAP mask versus not. Like everything's clearer when I have a night or two using the CPAP. It's so different, bro. Like I didn't use it like all last week and I felt groggy. Like I felt everything last week. It was weird. And then I used it Monday and Tuesday. Actually, and yeah, for Sunday night and then Monday night. And it's like different, man. So I don't think I can like ignore it, because sometimes it does bother me a little bit to have it on, but fuck man, I gotta just like commit to it. Is the CPAP like breathing thing for sleeping? It's to help with sleep apnea, and I don't even have like extreme sleep apnea, but it helps, man. Like if you're waking up once or twice while you're you know sleeping, it ruins your sleep. It takes you out of that deep sleep, you know. Hydrate. Give me one moment. Sorry if you've already said this. I just joined. When are you doing this 65 stream? Would love to hear your thoughts. We're doing it on the 16th. I think some people have already streamed theirs, but if you guys are curious about my thoughts, I'm flattered, first of all. But we're doing that on the 16th. CPAP build stream. I was waking up 40 times a night before getting mine. Dude, it is... Yeah, like, I think I woke up once last night only because I thought I heard something or something like that, but... Or maybe there was, like, honking outside. Dude, real. Listen, man. I'm not saying this just like, you know, as someone who's, like, in this cult of CPAP machines now. I snore, too, like crazy. I only have like on the apnea, like the lowest end of apnea. But dude, if you're waking up tired, bro, I would say, man, I honestly, I gotta preach this. Sorry. Go get yourself a sleep test. 100%, man. It doesn't even just help with like energy levels during the day. It literally helps with everything. Heart health, just memory, everything, bro. Like, it is so important to get that shit, like, sleep test. I was also one of those, but I'm like, I don't need it. Like, I sleep fine. No, I did not sleep fine, bro. I never got my CPAP ordered. My previous job insurance covered 100%. I feel like I messed up. I think I had to pay out of pocket for 50% of mine. But yeah, they're pretty expensive machines. I think I ended up paying, truthfully, like $1,000. Which, you know what, at the end of the day, it's what, 2 custom keyboards? It's worth it, man. I scored 1 point above the threshold for apnea. Then you're exactly like me, Melon. Because I am 1 point above it. I think here, 5 is the threshold. So if you score 1 to 5, you are not going to get recommended for shit. I have a 6. It's good for your health. Then it's worth it. Yeah. It's only a night, right? Like, you only spend the night in this, like, weird room where they strap, like, tons of wires to you. It was weird, tell you that much, but the people there were very friendly, for me at least. I've heard, you know, mixed things about that night, but I feel like as long as you're just friendly to everyone, no one's gonna say shit to you. But yeah. Do you like triple stage springs? I don't mind them. I think lately, though, I just kind of prefer the long springs. I find like even the double stage stuff, it has too much like a feedback for me. Like, it just recoils too much for me. So that's my motto for life besides the gym and healthy eating and a lot of other things. It's crazy to think that the average person stops breathing 1 to 5 times per hour each night. Yep, it's wild, man. The only thing I wish I could do a little different on the CPAP machine is I wish that I tried everything. I bought like this special tube that's supposed to heat up the air. It just, sometimes I feel like the air is too cold. The temperature of the air. But it's only certain days. When it's during the summer, it's going to be totally fine. How long did you sleep for during the test? I slept like shit that night because I was so nervous and I think I got in my own head. But I think I ended up sleeping 2 hours worth of 2 or 3 hours worth of data that they could actually look at, and I woke up a few times because of apnea stuff, or one time or something, and that's when they said I'm a 6. I have the heated tube. It doesn't really work well for me, I guess. I don't know what it is. Bought myself a QK65 V2 Classic. When will you build that? What's the difference between the V2 Classic and just like... Didn't I do a V2 QK65? I swear to God I did. Or no, I'm thinking of the Neo. I don't think I'm doing the QK. I think I'm doing another Neo board soon-ish. Man, I wish my friend had gotten a CPAP machine. He was a big dude that had sleep apnea, but he didn't until he passed. Yeah, dude, there's someone I know who had an incredible high score for apnea. Like, he was like trying to set the fucking world record. And he told me when he switched to the machine, it was like life-changing. For me, it's definitely like, you know, life-changing in like a very small aspect, I can say. But he told me it was like he was a new person within 2 or 3 days of using it. It was crazy. A V2 Classic has no screen and no RGB on the top. Oh, interesting. I didn't know they released a version like that. Do you know when you'll be streaming the Cloud 9? I'm so hyped for that board. I think it's supposed to be the 15th we're doing it. The 14th or something. I'll double confirm. I'm still waiting for the shipping noti. It's up on Ashkeeps for Canadians. Oh, if you guys want QK65 V2 Classics, Mr. Ashkeeps, good little vendor in Canada, has them. Also, I have an affiliate code if you guys want for that too. Helps the channel. So I've been really wanting a Salvation. I'm curious, how do you like the board? I personally like the Salvation, but I'm gonna say this with disclaimers because I feel like it's important. I also work for NovelKeys. They sell a Salvation, but I'm speaking on behalf of myself. I've liked the Salvation since day one. I think it's such a unique mounting style. I do think, though, it definitely leans to a brighter sound profile. So if you're not really into that, you may not like the Salvation. There's a few ways you can kind of build it, plateless versus non-plateless. I prefer the non-plateless, the plated version of it. It's a good sounding board. I do think it's a little finicky to build because of those leaf springs. You know, the FR4 pieces on the inside are a little bit finicky to build sometimes, but I think you'll really, really, really enjoy it. Because it's such a unique typing experience. Like, it is genuinely like one of the most consistently soft boards I've tried. That and the Class 60 are two of my favorite leaf spring boards like that. How would you compare Crush 65 and Moontower, Mr. Alex? What's up, badass? How you doing, man? Dude, you know the weird thing? I think the Crush 65 comes dangerously close to how the Moontower sounds. I mean, they're O-ring boards, so they're all pretty much like cheat codes at that point to sound good. But a lot of people have been asking me about this, man. Listen, I think the Moontower has a nicer, chunkier kind of polycarbonate aesthetic, perhaps, and a nicer weight on the back. I prefer the Moontower weight. But this Crush board, man, whew, hits diff. Freezer, thank you so much for using your Prime here, man. Of all places, you put it here, bro. I appreciate you. Enlarge, thank you so much
Best 4 months in quite a while.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Alex.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. I hope you're having a good day, dude. That means a lot. Thank you so much for the tier 1. And thank you, Freezer. Again, I appreciate you. Best place to sub in? Appreciate you guys. No, hey, all the Haven stuff I've ever had is given away during, what's it called? Wow, I can't remember the word. Giveaways. I don't have any of the Haven stuff. I've given away a lot of the cooler boards because, I mean, like, it's impossible for me to use them all. And I don't know if you guys, I don't have like a big place. So this is as many boards as you see here. And then I can put another 5 in the front. So this is as many boards as I can store. This is it. And display. Everything else would either go into like a closet, and I don't want that. I don't want things to sit in a closet and rot. So even one, like I have 2 Suses, right? So that's why I gave away one because I wasn't using both of them, and I'm just like, it's sad. You know, at the end of the day, I'd love like for a big. I don't have a big place, nor can I afford that. But I as well give it to someone who can actually put it on display and, you know, do all that stuff. Nurse Paige took the liberty of making an emote. I need to check if they accepted the other emote. Yeah, I'd love to take a look, Nurse Paige. Appreciate you. You're very kind. Yeah, I definitely need to see if they've approved the other one. I don't think they did then. It's been so long. Put them on the ceiling, bro. Falling asleep. Bye, Lynx. Take care, dude. Serious question. How do you keep the dust off of the keyboards? This. It's just a little, and then it has a, this is nice. It has like a little HEPA filter on this end. So sometimes I'll just like use this part to vacuum because it's a vacuum and then it blows out this end. So you can get like double action of things going. This thing's sick, man. One of the best investments I've ever made. Cake froster? No, it's just, it's the Hodo, I forget what it's actually called, but it's from a brand called Hodo. I have it in my exclamation point kit. It's in my, one of the subcategories there. Double check. This is good for Mr. Perfect. Does look like a turbo cake froster. Does it? So nice.
Long time no see.
Oh my
How
God.
How are we doing?
I'm doing good, dude. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you so much for 5 months of being here. And thanks for using your Prime on me, man. I'm doing good. I think this week here I want to be productive, but I also want to relax a little bit this week because last week I had a lot of stuff going on. So this week here is going to be, it's weird how I'm saying it, but it's going to be like a relaxing, productive week. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying not to do too much, but I still want to get the few things I put on my itinerary done. Good thing Tim is busy playing CSGO, because that would have been perfect time for Sussy Comment. Yeah, I was supposed to do stuff with Tim and Angel tonight, but I got build commissions I need to worry about. So, unfortunately, I had to put the other stuff on the back burner for one night. Pretty good. Overwhelmed with school as per usual, but we're all overall vibing. Dude, I feel that, man. You know what, though? So nice. It's good to take breaks. Taking a break from that, you know, lets you not be super overwhelmed, so. Boy Abundance, thank you so much for a tier 1 for 17 months, man. How you been, bro? Ow. I would give Alex some... What the? Is the Wuche switch puller worth it? Are you talking about that little... It's okay. Dude, you know what I use for switch pullers? Where's my switch puller? These free ones. In fact, I think this one here, because it's wider on the base here. See how this is wider than this? It like sticks out a little bit more. This is the one I usually use. I just use these. The ones from Wuche are good. I can't justify spending a lot of money on a switch puller when I just use these ones. So, I don't know. It's hard for me to justify. That's my answer to you. But if you're looking for a good one, they are skinny enough to get into some of the more tight places on the plate, or I guess the entire combo here. But yeah, didn't Mode give you like 600 of those? Yeah, they gave me like 20. Saw your picture of the Cross 65 on Twitter, and I was really interested. So I watched a video review, decided to drop by. Dude, people went crazy for that board. I have never seen a Twitter post do that well for keyboard stuff from my content. So seems like everyone was vibing with that board. Danish, posture check. Oh. I really like the Wuche switch puller. I found tweezers that match the color, and they both match my Mode Envoy multicolor weight. Well, see, if you're going for the aesthetic, then I completely understand that too. We love polycarbonate. That is true. We do love polycarb. Very light coat of dielectric on this. It was the picture of yourself in that board, and I totally forgot I put that there. Crush definitely seems like good value. Kate, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. After the stream was done, I don't know, someone put a seed of doubt in my head. Someone said, hey Alex, are you double sure that the keyboard is actually only $135 or whatever it was dollars to start? And I was like, man, it seems like it is. It says plus PCB. But then they're like, but it doesn't say plus plate. And I'm like, why would they not include a plate? So I like emailed Ross next again. I emailed the manufacturer again. I'm just like, guys, I need clarification right now. Did I mess up something? And they're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, okay, because 2 people, I think it was like 2 or 3 people had put like a seed of doubt in my brain. But no, it's actually starting at 135. Dude wasn't kidding about the sucker blower dust gizmo being an investment. Yes, it is an investment. But you know what? All the other ones I had died, so that one there I'm hoping lasts. Bro spreading misinformation? Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, I did not spread any misinformation. I was correct. Because that was my initial conversation, was everything's included for this price. But then yeah, like when I saw the picture they released, I'm like, oh shit, they didn't put the word plate. They only put kit plus PCB. That's why I was like, shit, did I, like, was there miscommunication down the road? But no, there wasn't. Do you have any insider info you can share when the Haven 60 is coming out? See if I do. I don't know if I do, actually. Oh. Let me see. I think it's an in-stock drop. I don't have a date for it yet, but it looks like sometime in May, but it's going to be in stock. I'll have to ask Kiwi and Feather. I'll have camera news. I have to double hydrate. Tell me, what's the camera news, Dane? Dane, did you finally pull the trigger on a camera? Am I going to be jelly? No waterboarding me tonight, please. I may have kind of convinced my work to get me one. Oh, okay, that's even better, man. This is for Quantum the League streamer. We're doing 3 Kohakus for Quantum over the next few days. This is the week of Quantum. I was joking around with him when he sent me all 3. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to dedicate a whole week to your builds. And then he laughed and he's like, can we? So basically, we're dedicating the next like day or 2, probably maybe even 3 days to Quantum. Which is pretty funny to me. Where's my oh, there it is, literally right beside me. Pretty funny indeed. Hope everyone's day is well. Lofty, my day's been pretty chill so far. I hope your day's been super chill as well, my friend. Why does he have 3 Kohakus? Why do any of us have anything, right? Someone just likes collecting something and they can. I don't see a problem with it. Is Quantum Howie? Honestly, maybe. Quantum is great, nice reputation. Yeah, I sometimes will sit there watching Quantum stuff and it's just really chill. I like his personality. I'll admit though I haven't watched like crap tons of Mr. Quantum, but I have sat there sometimes, just have him on the background. Show me that gorgeous case real fast. Hold on one sec. The third Kohaku, I'll show you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to spoil it. But they're all pretty nice Kohakus. They're all pretty nice. Quantum, I don't even understand how he got all these, but he got them all, so. I'm not going to ask questions. I'm a builder, that's it. Got goodies. Thanks so much, man.
Since I have been subbed for 18 months, what key preferences have changed for you over time?
Whoa, that's an interesting question. You know what? I would say in the last 18 months, my biggest preference change has been stabilizers. I think I went from kind of just using whatever the hype stab was because I'm like, oh, this has got to be good. Let's just put some, investment into, trying the new TX stabs, trying the new stabies. I went from using all the fun, hype stabs to going, okay, what's the best value for my money now? Because I use a lot of stabilizers. So I went from $22 stabs to spending $10 a set on cherry clip-ins, probably less. So that has, I think, been the biggest preference change for me. Truth be told. I think even I don't want to say the ability because I feel like it's always there. Just the want to even change or the will to change out like a single switch just to have the keyboard sound a certain way has also changed for me. I wasn't too familiar or keen, I guess, on like, you know, if my build had MX switches, I wanted everything to be MX. But nowadays it's like, oh, I don't mind if this switch is different from this switch from different. If the keyboard sounds nice, I don't care what's under the hood per se. It just has to sound good. I think that's the second biggest preference change. How about you guys? I don't mind the cherry spacebar wires, but the bag of wires I have, I got from Poverty Keys. And I think the majority of those wires are custom wires, I think, or just wires made for wires that are better, in quotations. I get OCD. I mean, I also used to just be like, man, it doesn't look as good. Like, I need to have everything the same. But I don't mind now. Moving away from foam and boards. Oh, is that your biggest change? What are your guys' biggest changes? I'm glad I'm out of the Thok PE foam hype days. It's still a thing. There's still a lot of people who actually prefer like the foamy stuff, which is fine. I think even the flex cut stuff, there's a lot of people who really still like and prefer that kind of stuff. Again, totally fine, but I think my preference is, you guys see on a daily basis, I like a certain sound signature these days. I'm sure eventually it might change. It always does. I used to really like tactile switches when I first started. I think even layout-wise, in the last 2 years, I went from loving 75% to absolutely adoring 60s and 65s. But who knows, maybe there'll be a board that makes me go, wow, I need this. I mean, like, honestly, 65 XTs are kind of hot. So perhaps we get onto that train for a little bit too. You know? Do you think the general community preferences change over time? Yeah, always change. I mean, at one point in the community, we all thought, you know, everyone went crazy for, what are those switches called from Zeal? Why can't I remember what they're called? They're like the Tiffany blue ones or like the Telios. Yeah, everyone went crazy for Telios. And that was considered like the smoothest switch on the market, you know? Now it's like the smoothest switch is HMX because they're doing, you know, their lube a little bit better than other people. Or some people like SWK switches. Yeah, there was the tape mod. Everyone went crazy for the tape mod, right? I think now the phase that I'm seeing, hear me out, people are vibing with multiple different sound signatures, but this is where I'm finding the phase is. It's any kind of level of keyboard. So whether it's like a $200 keyboard, $100, $300, $400 keyboard, people want the best value kind of, and I use value very loosely, they want the best value parts to go inside. They want like their stab to have like that $10 price point, but be sick as fuck. And they also want their switches to not be close to $1. Like they'll go for like that really good switch that saves them a few dollars in the long run. So that's kind of where I'm finding like some of that trend is going. I'm also feeling that as well. Like I would rather not spend $22 on a pair of stabs. You know what I mean? Some people are different though. Some people want like the best of the best. But if it means like I get to save $12 on a set of stabs, then yeah, I'm saving $12. My biggest change was going from needing loud long pulls to just wanting it to feel nice. Yeah. I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that. I can relate. Yeah, I'm also not spending $40 on 70 switches anymore. There are certain switches where I'll give it a try because people have told me, you gotta try these things, they're worth the money. But I mean, I bought those Curry switches and I was like blown away by how good those Curry switches were. And those things are dirt cheap. I bought another set of switches recently that I'm gonna tell you guys when I finally arrive that I feel like we're close to that like $35, $40 range. And we'll see if that's worth it. To me, that seems kind of expensive these days. Yeah, there are certain switches that I think I think like that 70 cents range is as much as I'll go these days. 70 cents is like top end. That's like the high end for a switch for me. I'll never go close to $1 again. I hope that never happens again. $1 a switch. In fact, I think KTT switches are still some of the best value out there. HMX switches are fantastic value, you know. I get the same thing for mode. I constantly compare everything to mode boards for price to performance. Yeah, and I think you find that brand that you really like. That you're like, yeah, this is the thing that, you know, I vibe with the most. Everyone has that brand that's like, you know, the grail in their minds. I know there's a lot of HMX switches, and I feel like a lot of them kind of make no sense. So there should be some sort of better way to track those things. Have I ever done a polycarbonate plate for a Kohaku? You're the grail to my eyes? Oh my god, please. JJW and Gion are my favorite designers right now. JJW has some pretty fun stuff, I will admit. They do have some pretty fun stuff. Do you normally get warped GMK spacebars? I've only ever had it like once. Actually, you know what? I think confidently I can say I have 3 warped spacebars. That's it. From GMK. Out of all the sets I've ever purchased. And I feel like I have a decent amount of GMK sets. Do you normally have warped desks? Where'd he go? Took a look at my desk from afar to see how warped it was. Alex has left the building. How tall are you? Who's asking? Why do you want to know this information? On a good day or on like a bad day? Like when it rains, I'm like my normal height, 5'10" when it rains. If it's nice and sunny outside, I'm like 5'11". If I'm feeling good that day, I'm 6'4". So it just really depends on the day. Makes sense? Yeah, it does. Every guy says 5'10". I'm 5'10" for real though. But on a good day, 6'4". Like really good day when it's warm outside. So if it's cold, what happens? 5'10". That's my normal. Alex and I have the same height. Cute 8'8". He gets shorter when he can't do his hair. Makes sense. Okay. Alex shrivels up when it's cold. Yeah, like a PP plate. I tell people I'm 6 foot -3 inches. 6'2" -3 inches. You know what? I can relate to that. You know, I get that. How many TKLs are you tall? This is out of control. It's okay. It's a little out of control, but it's fine. 5'9" kings. Where you at? Dude, I don't know how this is gonna sound. I'm so curious. Let me double check. We're doing PC with butter browns. PC butter browns. Let me triple, quadruple check. That's what Mr. Quantum wants. Lilac Kohaku, PC with butter browns, baby. If you guys want where this is from, again, I don't. I guess it's just a lubing service, but we'll shout them out. Kurapura keys? I'm not sure. I don't have any knowledge on how many actuations these have. I don't even really know what oils were used for this. I don't even know what spring this is. Doesn't Canada use metric? Bro, let me tell you guys a sad story today. So, I rent, right? And you know, we're still looking for other places. And just like, you know, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be here forever. Even though this area is nice. And downtown Toronto it's fun. And today we're trying to like measure out a space. And Bro, it's so embarrassing. It had it in meters. And I'm like, bro, I don't know how big a meter is anymore. I'm so used to feet and inches and stuff. So I had to like Google it. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But bro, I don't know, man. It's so sad. I don't know the metric system as well as I thought I did. Like, I know how big a meter is, but it's hard to visualize what like 3 meters looks like, you know? Yeah, it's tough to visualize. You're infected. I know. It's because I'm so used to measuring everything by feet. Alex is into feet, man of culture, I see. I blame Tim. How do you, Alex, do you like feet or do you prefer meters? You know what? At this point here, I'm so indoctrinated into like the feet, you know, side of measurements that it's kind of hard to like, it'd be annoying to switch back. It'd be kind of like, well, that sucks. Only feet? Clip that? Okay, you know what? So much out of context gems here. I'm not gonna talk anymore. You can measure me with your feet? What? Chat trying to, chat stay trying to make Alex say stuff out of context? Please don't. Please, I beg. I don't like the way this PC plate is kind of bent over here on the bottom. It shouldn't matter in the long run. I don't think I can correct that, but should be fine. I don't want to damage this. Bent PP. Unfortunately, this is not PP. One thing about the Kohaku plates I hate is this little area right over here. It's so fucking delicate. It's the one aspect of Kohaku's I don't like. My height is 23.5 when measured with Alex's feet. Damn. It looks even more fragile when it's PC. Yeah. Came to see a Kohaku, stayed for the fishy content. Huh? Alex has tiny feet. They have wide feet. Okay, Alex, I took your advice and put the Morandes in the bower. Sounds solid. Oh, you have a bower already, Chappie. That's awesome. Yeah, I think the bower is probably like the best spot for any sort of overly bright or overly loud switch you may have, because it really mellows out the switch because it's made out of plastic. The bower has the bower light has a very distinct sound profile, in my opinion. It's very, very distinct. Alex's content is going to be the justification of me spending aftermarket price on a Kohaku. Isn't there a in-stock or group buy thing kind of happening for them? Your camera keeps autofocusing on the cubes in the background. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. It doesn't sense my face anymore when I bend down like that, and then it just decides to focus on the background. It says like, Alex is not here anymore. Welcome. I can't justify buying PC boards after buying aluminum. Really? I feel like I kind of was in that aspect for a little bit too. I was like, nah, man, aluminum boards only. And now I'm kind of going the other way a little bit, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Lately, I've been kind of vibing the PC stuff. That CNC'd PC goodness. It has to be good PC. There are some bad PC boards. Like bad quality. There are indeed some bad quality ones. Just double checking all the pins went through okay. I just get annoyed at PC boards with no threaded inserts. Yeah, I mean, you guys know me, I always call that out. It's not a deal breaker for me at the end of the day, but it does matter to me for a lot of people who I know will tinker with their boards and can possibly damage that thing, so there is an aspect of like I'm looking out for other people when I mention those things. Do you find that there's any substantial sound difference between MX Browns and MX Blacks? Oh, yeah, very big sound difference there. MX Brown switches are like the lightest tactile switch you can probably get. So you're gonna have this like almost, what's a good word to put it? This like very dirty kind of sound. It's like a dirty linear. We'll call it like that. Yeah, you have like this slight extra bit of scratching and this almost tactile sound, but not quite. So they're interesting switches. Yeah, it's very scratchy. So you can kind of hear it now, right? Like when I just, here, let me pause the music. See what I mean? So we're gonna probably accentuate that when we put a keycap on it. Do you normally get warped GMK spacebars? I bought 2 sets and all 4 spacebars are not flat. I mean, I can confidently tell you that I don't think a single one of my GMK spacebars are like 100%, you know, like a flat plane. But they're all within a tolerance that are completely A-okay. Like, I would never say that my like there's only been 2 or 3 that I'd say. Like confidently I can say 3 spacebars that are sort of unusable. But the rest of them have all been completely okay to the point where they don't actually affect the keyboard at the end of the day. Just got in my Falqua, wanted your opinion on switches. I'm in between Nixies, Hyperglides, and Saroki Strawberry Wines. Oh, those are all 3 amazing switches. Are you putting, I guess you're putting them in that board, right? Just to be sure. Yes, I would probably pick, I would go with the MX Hyperglides for that, and then just use the Nixies, because I feel like that board's a little bit, it could use a little bit, it doesn't have to be super deep, that board. That board can be a little brighter. I'd go with the MX Blacks, because Nixies are a slight bit deeper. And then just use Nixies. If you have them, if you don't, then whatever. But I would just use MX Blacks for that one there. Flattest spacebars I've ever had from cheapo Chinese kits. Dude, the flattest spacebar I've ever seen in my, like the straightest spacebar was from that, I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly, so don't hate me. You know that set with all the anime girls enjoying their food? That was the flattest spacebar I've ever seen in my entire existence of being, bro. It had like, it was a perfect plane. There's nothing straight I've ever seen in my entire life. Wait, you have one of those sets? It's a lot of questions we're asking me right now, Himmel. Yes and no. I have a perfectly flat 7U from Mudbeam. That's like lottery winning right now. I believe they're yawning, actually. I think they're enjoying their food. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Wait till you see me then? Huh? I think there's a really old clip of me unboxing that set because my friend got it for me as a funny gift. And then I looked at the spacebar and I was shocked. How do I search for this? I don't really know a good way to tell you how to search for the anime girl keycap sets that are enjoying their food. Can someone DM him? Well, or you can just put it in chat too, you know. That's fine too. I'm crying. Yeah, it's what Asa said. That's funny. I hope everyone's having a good night tonight, man. Hope everyone's having some good laughs. Somebody else, thank you so much for a tier 1, man. I appreciate you, dude. I hope you're having a good night too, man. The light fixture in my lab almost dropped on my head from an earthquake. I'm a few inches away from where it landed. Oh shit, for real? There was an earthquake? Where at, Jer? I don't remember exactly where you are. It just happened? That's scary. A meal from Wendy's will just make this night better? Bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. That's just like rubbing salt in the wound. Because I'm not even kidding you, Melon. The day after it happened, I was talking to my girlfriend. I'm just like, dude, I'm actually like kind of sad about that. Like, I don't know why it like affected me. Because I'm like, man, I was really looking forward to that. Like, I was really looking forward to that, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy that you brought that up. Lee, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a great night tonight here too, man. Now I feel bad? Nah, you're good, man. I'm just teasing. I was genuinely pretty sad though, eh? Like, I was very, very like bummed. I don't know. It's rare that I like do something like that for myself. Because usually it's, you know, you kind of just have whatever, but it's whatever. It happens. But I'm never using that app again. I'm just over it, man. Too many problems. Way too many problems. And they surge pricing your ass yet? Yeah, the pricing, like the fees are crazy on that app too, man. Yeah, this is a little problematic for me. This is like a little shifted, but I'm sure when it's in the board, it'll kind of correct itself. But there's nothing we can really do here. It's just polycarbonate. It's not like I can readjust that. All right. What do I think of Big Macs? I've never had one. So I don't know what to think of Big Macs. Blasphemy. Whopper. I don't want to say I grew up on Burger King, but like the only fast food place I ever had growing up was Burger King for burgers, and Harvey's, which is a Canadian thing. But yeah, mostly those two if we ever went for a burger. And I like Burger King, probably because nostalgia. Harvey's an amazing lawyer. Harvey's is goated. Been in Canada for a long time and never tried Harvey's. Is there any other Canadians in chat? I feel like I'm not to be trusted for this because I feel like my preference in food is it's not the greatest. What would you guys rank for the Canadians here? What would you guys rank Harvey's when it comes to burgers? Not Hardee's, Harvey's. So it's spelled like this. That's how it's spelled. Like, compared to other fast food joints, I would personally say, out of all the... So, me personally, it's the best out of all the fast food places. Personally. But if you go for, like, more of, like, an artisan burger or whatever, it's probably going to be a little bit better. But, again, everyone's opinion may vary, which is why I asked. Really? You think Harvey's is in last? I haven't had Five Guys in a long, long time. I don't really even remember what it tastes like at this point. I am shocked that you put Harvey's in last. I think there's one Five Guys downtown, and I think it's near... Dundas, or whatever it's called now. I don't think it's called Dundas Square anymore, but it's somewhere downtown. I think there's one. It's near the Eaton Center. In-N-Out, though, is that California only? Five Guys is goated? Fuck, maybe I'll make a trip to there and grab a burger one day. I was so sad when Harvey's left BC. When I was younger, the Harvey's closed down near me, and I was really sad, so I never had it again. Can't beat In-N-Out due to the quality and price. Fries aren't the best, but you can't beat that price. So what's like a normal, in US dollars, just so I guess that I don't even bother converting. What's like a normal like combo from In-N-Out cost? It's gonna cost you like 50 CAD to eat there. Okay. To say this as well. So the other day, I think last week, I decided to get myself a foot-long sub from Subway, and it cost me $18.27 or something like that. and this is just for myself, and I was like, God damn. So yeah, everything's so fucking expensive. Yeah. Or no, it wasn't last week. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was a while ago. I'm misremembering my days. Because after I saw the price for that, I was like, man, I don't know if I want Subway anymore. Five Guys is overpriced garbo. I wonder how much Five Guys is. $10 for a double-double? So that'd be like 13 bucks CAD. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, man, fast food's really expensive now. Most of it anyways. There's some genuinely good places here, though. But I would say the majority of fast food here in Toronto is pretty expensive. I went to A&W a few weeks ago, more than a few months ago, and me and my girlfriend got a burger each. She got a small little chicken sandwich, and I got the Papa Burger, which is like the normal double burger. Our bill came out to $36, and I was like, I don't ever think I want to come here again. So it's really expensive. Like, unless you're absolutely starving, you need like a burger. I only A&W when I have coupons. I should just coupon ration that.
Your next footlong is on me. Just whisper thanks Dub to yourself before you take the first bite.
Dude, you know what? I will, K-Dub. Alright? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the bits. It's gonna be like, thanks, K-Dub. Take a big old bite of that footlong sandwich. Oh, for fuck's sake. Too expensive but nice. I don't eat fast food anymore. There are some like decent little gems you can find decent prices at here. And you get a lot of food. In some cases it kind of lasts you 2 meals, so. Call it the K-Dub. Question chat, buy 90 or 100 MX blacks to cherry pick? Nah, just get 90. You don't need 100. There's nothing, I'm going to be honest, OTY, I don't think you need 100 to cherry pick from. If anything, you might have 2 or 3 maybe really bad switches. I've never seen a rate of like more than that out of a batch of even 70, you know? I wouldn't spend the extra money on 100. Realistically, if you're spring swapping anyways, you'll be fine. Just spring swap and you'll be fine. Look, even got Goodies agrees. I bought 80 MX Hyperglides and they were all fine. Yeah, I've only had like 1 or 2 weird switches and batches of cherry blacks. It's more the Vince you gotta worry about, you know? Vince switches can have some pretty, depending on the batch you get, they can all be shit. Those are the ones you need to worry about. I don't think I am, Kev. I don't think they are looking for my review there, but I will be reviewing some other stuff from them, like the Neo series. Sorry about that though, man. Costco Glizzy throwed it and go, what the fuck, concretes? If you spring swap with cherry, that's not a real choice? Yeah, I guess. When you spring swap. I feel really bad today. I actually, when I woke up, I did a whole bunch of stuff, did a few errands, and then, I don't know what it was, man. I went to go put my head down, like, on the bed. I passed out for, like, 35 minutes. Luckily, I did everything I needed to do, and I could afford to take that 35 minutes, but I've never had that happen before. My first time ever. I normally just don't pass out because of things. It's because I stayed up for an extra hour last night watching the last episode of Gen 5 or Gen V. I just really wanted to finish it last night. Have you tried out either of the maple syrup coffees? I tried. Actually, that's what I'm drinking right now. I'm drinking the I don't remember the one with the fancy packaging alpha. This one's my favorite. It's so good. And you're right about the smell. It smelled insanely good, alpha. The dark one, yeah. The one that smelled, it smelled so good, dude. You know what's crazy? I did put a small smidge of oat creamer in this, but for the most part, can't really see because it's almost done. For the most part, this had such like a rich kind of like amber color that came out of it. I was pretty impressed. I love Doc. Doc is my second favorite roaster. Who's first, Elk One? Enjoyed 3 body problems. Good first season. Shogun's out tonight, I think. Is it? I think. I just got clackbait switches. I'm hyped to try them on Alu Plate. Oh, they're going to be nice and loud. You're going to like them. You are going to like them. Oh, does it fumble on a couple of elements? Didn't someone say they're not doing any more seasons, though? I don't even know if there's going to be another Gen 5. What happened with the actor? Very unfortunate. Very sad. Gen 5 was pretty good, though. I really enjoyed it. Shogun has been on my list for a minute. Watch Shogun, dude. It's so fucking good. So yeah, Gen 5 not going to be... So it's just done then, right? I assumed so. It was good, though. Even, you know, even though it, like, leaves off the way it does. I'm not mad. Very tragic accident. But very good show. I messaged the member of MM Studio and asked if they had any Class 60 thing around. They had one left, and I grabbed it as soon as I can. I got it with me now, built with Obscuras. Does it sound delicious? You fucking lucked out, Bunny. You lucked out so hard, dude. That is genuinely one of the most underrated keyboards in the hobby. I keep saying that, too. I'm so sad it didn't do as well as I thought it was going to do. And I still, to this day, don't understand why MM Studios doesn't do more boards with that mounting style. It makes no sense to me. They keep going back to the other mounting styles, which all sound great, don't get me wrong, but that particular mounting style was so fun. You know, I need to put keycaps back on mine. Silver when keyless, the leaf spring is genius. Yeah, it's so good. So me and you have the same color, I think. What is leaf spring mount? There's a few varying ways you can implement it, but in that case there, it's basically these kind of mounts that spring into action kind of when you lay the PCB combo on it. I don't know a great way to explain it other than that. But they make the board kind of sit on these. It feels very balanced. I think that, like, it types very balanced. It has just a general overall good feeling to it. And the Class 60 and even the what's it called? Salvation do it very well. Other keyboards have tried to do stuff with that, like the Spring, for example, and some, think of the Owl Labs keyboards, but they haven't been quite as good, I'm gonna be honest. I think they've kind of fumbled a little bit on some of those builds. OGR is probably the coolest I've seen. Yeah, it's a cool build. Rubber domes that kind of clip into the PCB. Yeah, it's something like that. Class 60 is definitely one of the ones I'm sad to have passed. It was a genuinely nice keyboard. What's the price to get a keyboard built by you? Someone told me you build keyboards for people. I do build keyboards. If you have something you need to get built, depending on the size and what else you need done, it starts at $50. I take care of things like lubing the stabs and any cost of solder. That's all covered within that price point. But that would be the cost of assembling or soldering a keyboard. If you need me to source parts, I don't usually do that, but lately, with how easy it is with like places like Mode and stuff, I don't mind sourcing parts too, but that still requires you to order everything. Yeah, I think $50 has been my price. Well, I know $50 has been my price since day one. Do you not have crazy amount of people sending you commission builds? Nope. Believe it or not, commission builds have always been very few and far between, I'd say. It's busy enough to fill up a month in between things like prototypes and stuff like that, but it's never crazy busy to the point where we're like 5 or 6 weeks out of just commission builds. Do you source from Mode? I can help you source from Mode, but it's not like there's special pricing or anything. That's pretty cool. How long does it take for you to start to finish? If you're sending me all the parts and the PCB and stuff, it takes, depending on if you want it streamed or not, which usually everybody does, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks. If you don't want it streamed, it's done within the same week you send it out, that I receive it, rather. Rocket, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 19 months, bro. Appreciate you, man. If you need stuff sourced, then again, depending on whether you want it streamed, and then the same thing when things arrive. Usually everyone wants their board streamed, though. It's kind of fun. It's like, not only do you get the build service, but you kind of get like some entertainment to go with it. So I think $50 for all of that is like, plus whatever shipping is just pretty fun. It's a fun little entertainment thing you can do for yourself too. Do you have an idea how much shipping is from Europe to you? It varies. I've seen it. I think shipping from Europe probably is going to be kind of costly. I would probably set yourself aside $60 going one way and $60 going back the other, plus perhaps some sort of import fee. But it genuinely varies. Okay, so this is the weird part about the Kohaku. It's this one switch over here. So we're going to do... You can probably charge a lot more than that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm never gonna. Unless something dramatic happens where I literally cannot afford the solder that goes into a PCB, I'm probably gonna keep my prices at $50. $50 US, mind you, because it just makes more sense to go by US because most of the clients I have are US based. How much if I want a lick test though? I gotta put like a pricing list for extras like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a secret list. Secret pricing list. In a world of price gouging, Alex is a man of the people. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I don't want the service. Like, the service is not supposed to be some sort of like bespoke, like sort of crazy, like, or like, you get fizzy water with it. I'd rather cut out all the extra bullshit that people would, I'm not saying anyone does this in the hobby. I don't think anyone does. But if there was like, extra stuff that you can get, like just useless shit. Like, I don't know, if someone's charging you $75 and they're giving you like, I don't know, a booklet, get that shit out. I'd rather charge you a fair price, cut out extras that are just kind of like, I don't know. The idea of like that kind of stuff is to me. Still really don't like the way this is sitting, but again, we'll try to fix that inside the keyboard. Let me quickly wash my hands. One moment. You ordered the build animal style? Considering I've never had In-N-Out, and I know what that is, that's pretty crazy. It's with the mustard, right? Hold on, let me wash my hands. Did Alex miss my hydrate from about 10 minutes ago? Oh shit, you did it again? I swear he said some dude sent him 500 switches once. Yep. People send me, I mean, I also just do switches if you guys are wondering too. A lot of people don't know that. I don't know why that is when it says on the website too, but a lot of people like legit don't know that I do just switches too. I like to think that I'm very good at lubing switches. If there's one thing I'm very confident in is how well I can do the switches. All right. Alex does all my switches. Yeah, Alpha is amazing at making like combinations of stuff, and then I get to kind of mod them all, so it's pretty fun. Alpha's goated at that. Next batch, I'm sending him all my stuff to lube and stuff to keep. Oh, baby! I'm excited. I guess we need this particular thing here. I always forget that the Kohaku doesn't have a daughter board. I'm always so like shocked by that. Give me 1 sec, I'll hydrate again. Will you spring spot and film everything too? Yes, I mean, there's different prices I charge for different things like that. But yeah, I've done some pretty crazy complex requests for stuff. The only thing I can never promise people is when they send me damaged PCBs. I can't always promise to fix those. I want a burger now? Yeah, why is everyone talking about In-N-Out burgers? Why are we talking about In-N-Out burgers? It's making me hungry too, and I had dinner. I've never tried MX Blacks, but I like smooth switches. Should I get some broken in? Oh yeah, if you want smooth switches, go for broken in. MX Blacks are a slight bit coarse and scratchy, a little bit. So yeah, definitely get them broken in. All right, time to do gaskets. What's your mode 65 config gonna be? I think what I want to do, I don't think I was sent this build because I think I wanted to try other stuff. But I really, really want to do an all silver everything build. I don't know why, I'm vibing with that so hard. And then I also want to try an all copper build, which I think the one I have right now is all copper. Copper and silver, a silver top frame. What's up, Way? How you doing? Yeah, the all silver is kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely think that all silver is my favorite. But I did request for the copper parts because I feel like people are gonna wonder about the copper. So I decided to lean into that a little bit. Ooh, nice booty on this thing here. I think the PC one, I was gonna request PC parts because I only got like a few things to choose from, you know, like I can't have everything, unfortunately. My concern with the PC parts is I feel like everyone's gonna do PC for content, so I decided to not go that route. But I think you'll see a lot of coverage on PC. I think it'll sound good, and I think whatever we end up with, it'll just sound a little deeper. You know? But yeah, PC is probably going to be everyone's choice. Straight up. it's probably going to be everyone's choice. I think there's a bit of a resurgence with PC right now in general. I want, personally, if I had to get one, I think PC would be really fun and I'd still like a PC one, but I think I really, really want all silver. There's something very classy about an all silver keyboard. Because like, I like this, don't get me wrong. The RGB is super dope on this. Honestly, I prefer it off. I think this looks way nicer, but yeah, I don't know. RGB is not something I like all the time. It just depends on my mood. Right now I'm in like an RGB mood, you know? So medical and smexy. It's a good looking combination. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do actually? Hold on a sec. We're gonna move this here. I kind of need to get in close here. The white crema and brass accent. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna go polycarb though. So if you're wondering, I'd say like, unfortunately I couldn't request all the parts and I kind of didn't want to go PC because I just felt like there'd be a lot of coverage on it. Could always do silver top with PC bottom. Yeah, you could do best of both worlds as well, which is something I may request in the future. Maybe they'll, down the road, give me a PC bottom to take a look at as well. Do you ever happen to already have pre-built keyboards ready to send out? No, but here's the thing that's actually crossed my mind recently because of all the requests I've been getting. It's something that's, I don't want to make promises right now. It's something that's in the works. But also, it's something I'm not rushing to do because I feel like there's still going to be a lot of modifications I'll have to do to those pre-builts, you know, like pre-built custom things. But it's in the works. Like I am thinking of a way to kind of do custom boards in a variety of different styles and then just list them to sell them. That way there it was, that way there it's a little easier for people who don't want to deal with things like that. But it's in the works. I've reached out to a few people. Not everyone's interested in doing that stuff. I'll tell you right now, like a lot of designers don't want that kind of stuff. But it's in the works. It's something I'm legitimately interested in. But as of right now, no. That's something I definitely be wanting to buy from you. I mean, alternatively, like I said, I think if you're like not too into the world of keyboards, like I don't know how well versed you are with some of the parts that have come out, but if you need help with that stuff, my door's always open. Discord is a great tool when it comes to that as well. People in Discord are fantastic about it. Would you ever consider having a website listing? Yes, that is something I've considered as well, but not of boards I don't want anymore. It'd be boards that I make to sell, stuff like that, but never of like prototypes. I would never sell the prototype stuff. Would you ever, or write them in there. What's in the works? I need to know. Just creating some sort of like pre-built keyboard or just a popular keyboard that I know will, you know, people want. Building a few off stream or on stream and then just selling those pre-built units, you know. Your door is always open, eh? What's up, Himmel? You trying to get in? The color is so interesting to me. This lilac. The lilac is quite an interesting color. I don't like my alignment of gasket here on the bottom. Let me readjust it. Much better. Looking good. It's a good looking keyboard. All right. Now, time for the hopefully not annoying part. You gotta kind of like slide this in so you don't damage the PCB. This is what I'm worried about. This one piece of this plate came a little bit bent. I'm hoping it kind of just corrects itself when we put down the top frame. I don't think it should cause any problems though. Keyword, don't think. Based on the AO Envoy, gonna cause a stampede. Oh, of stuff like that. I'm still shocked that people wanted that Envoy collaboration. I still love the Envoy. It's such a fucking good board. I think Wob would look really sharp on this. We could do Symbiote, but I worry that Symbiote's a different shade of purple than this. I think we do something super classy for this. I don't think we do something super colorful. Because I think in this case here, correct me if I'm wrong, we'd want to let the board kind of do the talking here, you know? Yeah, I also saw that too. Listen, I am not for that. I hate people who flip things. Like, I personally am just not into it. So I don't condone that kind of stuff. I've never flipped something keyboard-wise, and I never will. The few things I've sold in this hobby, I've sold literally at retail or lower. All right, I guess let's take a look at the board. How does this look? Very pretty. Little Kohaku action. I'm glad they went with a tempered glass for this instead of the acrylic that it originally had, because the acrylic scuffed so easy. My acrylic Kohaku, the one with the acrylic piece, was terrible. Very nice. I actually do have a lot of Alexotos Obscuras. I have like, I think 250 left. Well, is that really a lot? Not really, I guess. It's enough for a few builds. Would you consider, I don't have either, Yami, I don't have either one of those, unfortunately. What is your top mat? This is the Corky, and this is the Keeb mat. I like both. Both are good. I like to have different situations where I feel like I use different colors for things. I feel like the Corky is very classy looking. Well, I feel like this is a little bit more, depending on the board you use, because there's different colors of these. Actually, you know what I want to perhaps use? I don't know if I have it available, though. Do I? Oh, no, I think I do. I don't think I have it on anything. Hold on. I don't think I have this. I think we use classic retro Zooey for this. Did I put this on something? I feel like I might have actually. Oh no, it's still in here. I think we use this set. We do something super classy for this. We don't do something bright and in your face to this keyboard. We keep it subtle. Trust. I think this is the play, guys. I think this is indeed the play. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Just because this is definitely a brighter looking keyboard, let's just use this desk pad instead. Kind of gives it a little bit more oomph. I think this is the set I lost 6,000 points on. So it's from NovelKeys. They're not... I'm gonna make the announcement for NK tomorrow. These are not in stock, I think. I think most of them are sold out. But they're coming back into stock later this month, Mike said. So sometime in April. I don't remember when. Or I don't think we know when, rather. Get ready for the mean DMs for no reason. Oh, dude, tomorrow I'm going to get so many mean DMs. Tomorrow there's going to be a very finite amount of... Let me tell you guys. There's going to be a very finite amount of Zudit, Hongol, BOW, Earth Tones, Tiramisu, Arctic, NTD, Gladiator, Mercury, Terror, Bordeaux, whatever it's called, Infernal, Cream Matcha, Nuke Data, Crimson Cadet, and Royal Cadet. As well as MTNU Beige, Key Kobo White on Black, and DSA Milkshake Regular Base. And while this isn't another case of Darling, there's only like a few sets of these that are in stock tomorrow at 10 a.m. on NovelKeys. And I'm going to make the post 10 seconds before the clock hits 10, and I already know there's no winning. Someone's gonna get mad at me. Which set? This one? This is classic retro Zuyin. All those sets, I think they're sold out, yeah. Alex, bothering you again with the MX Hyperglides? Which, wait. Which springs should you use? Or is that what you're asking? Sorry? I would use TX. I think TX is the move. Well, because last time I had to make a post. Dude, I kind of don't understand this. We made sure to tell everyone like 4 days in advance. Actually, more than 4 days in advance. We made multiple posts about it, about how there was going to be a drop for some stuff at 10 a.m. Multiple at everyone, you know, kind of things. And people still got mad when I posted it like a minute too late because I was using the restroom and I didn't have my phone with me. So I guess they relied on the Discord message when we already let everyone know it'd be at 10 a.m. But even so, there's like lag between that and like, you know, clicking the link there. Just be on the website hitting refresh if you really want something. Yeah. I personally also feel like it was on them too. Yeah, I got so many mean messages that day. It was crazy. Do you need help in the bathroom next time? There you go. It was crazy. Ooh, this is gonna sound interesting. Would Darling look good on an Imperial Red Kohaku? It should work okay. I'd assume so. Darling's more of like a pink with a bit of red. So I think if you have a red keyboard, it would suit it nicely. You know what's crazy anyways? Didn't Zerpocalypse say there's going to be an R2 or something of Darling? That's the craziest part. But I think there's going to be another round of that anyways. Who's selling these keycaps? Or the keycaps? These are from NovelKeys. Dude, it's crazy though. The polycarbonate plate is very bouncy. Look at this, guys. I've never used a PC plate in a Kohaku. I've only ever used aluminum. That is crazy. The keycaps on the new on the Mode 65 now also depend on some of the sets NK will have. Oh, are you basing it off that then? Who made that plate? I think this is a stock plate, is it not? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Pretty positive this is a stock plate. I really hope this alt soldered in nice. Oh, Scooped. Mr. Geoff. How are you doing, sir? Mr. Geoff. You guys don't know, Geoff does some cool content as well. And he's a mod in our Discord. I think we did solder that in nicely. I don't think there's a big gap between it. Perfect. Alright, and then I need short shift. Geoff's a cool guy. Hard agree. And then we need... Actually, you know what we'll use today for this? Just for funsies? Yeah, this is an R5 bottom row. I got some interesting stuff from Mr. Salvin. And I think I have something that would look really good on this. Maybe not this one here. Oh yeah, look at this. I don't think we're using this today, but this is that Artisan for Matthew and Cena's set. Pretty nice. Yeah, the X-ray Artisan. Show the red one again? I forget what set this is from. I can't remember now. It's slipping my mind, but I think I want to use this one. I can't remember. I didn't even know Salvin was sending this over. I don't remember. but I think I want to put this on. That kind of looks nice there. Is it MV Expo? God, I need to familiarize myself with that set. I don't understand when you said a GMK Darling issue with NovelKeys, what happened? Oh, because there was like 2 extras, or I think a total of 4 extras of Darling that went listed. And we let people know way in advance. And because I didn't ping the Discord the second it went live, people were upset. But I mean, it was everyone gunning for that set, so. Dude, I am already shocked by the way this is going to be sounding. I can already tell you I'm going to be super shocked by this. Megan, thank you so much.
Megan gifted a tier 1 sub to Kate_Hebe.
What's up, Kate?
They have given 61 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, if you guys didn't also see this. Oh wait, camera. Don't worry, be Hebe.
Megan Erin gifted a tier 1 sub to Gioran. They have given 62 gift subs in the channel.
Gotta like it. Also, did I see you guys are doing a collab with Mighty Killers? Kate? Might have to pick that up. Although I don't think I need a, I think it was a, what's it called? Hot shoe cover, and I already have one. And I have the thumb grip on it, but hit me up. Yeah, I might actually order a strap from them. Had my eye on that, but I don't have the camera to put it on. I know it looks so cool on this. It's so super neat. His handmade straps are sick. Yeah, I was considering getting one like an orange. They're really nice. Hobby is getting too meta, bleeding into other stuff. Well, you know, it's funny because Kate's really into cameras too. I don't know if you guys know. Kate's, I would say he's probably more into some of the more, I guess a whole bunch of different things, camera related stuff. So it's cool to see her pour some passion in cameras as well as keyboards. So I think it's cool. I think it shows like a little bit more of, you know, her brand, for example. All right, let's see what this is gonna sound like. This is gonna be the Lilac Kohaku. We have butter browns on a PC plate, and we're using GMK keycaps. You might have to tune the spacebars, but I don't know. Holy. It is really scratchy, like because of using butter browns. Leave me alone, Adam. Do you guys think this is much different than the builds I normally do? Like, hold on. If I were to plug this guy here in, and then versus this. It's weird. Brown switches are so strange to me. Like it almost sounds like a linear switch. But it's so, it has like a scratch to it. Someone yelled outside. That is crazy too. I don't know if you guys see this. Yeah, it's visible on camera. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen that out of a Kohaku. Because again, I've only ever used aluminum plates for anyone's Kohaku that I've ever done. So I don't think I've ever seen a Kohaku move quite as much. Yeah, that's totally fine, Adam. These are butter brown switches, so they're broken in MX browns. I mean, a good comparison would be, let me grab, it's a different kind of Kohaku though. Where did I put my Kohaku? Did I bring it to the front? I don't remember. No. My Kohaku, I'm not used to it, has X-ray keycaps on it. My Kohaku sounds, I guess, a little different than this. So let me do back and forth here. I want to see your bottom bounce, huh? So again, the butter browns with the aluminum case, mind you, it's gonna be different. I'd say they're substantially different. They sound very, very different to me. I don't know. First time watching the live stream, what is the keyboard on top? This is called the Crush 65. It hasn't quite come out yet, so the camera's having a hard time contrasting the X-ray keycaps. Truth be told, from this angle, that's kind of how they, it's kind of how they look. It really depends on how you look at it. I'd say the best way to look at it's like this. This is be your viewing position, sorta. From the top, though, it is quite hard to distinguish. And from the side, depending on how the light hits it, it really depends too. Hey Alex, I think the camera's at a slight angle. Do you think it has anything to do with what it's mounted to? Let's time out Adam for 600 seconds. Cell shaded keycaps. Are these keycaps? These are PBT fans. Just another day for Adam. Dude, he's been like egging me on the entire stream too. Like ever since he came in, he's like, "This is crooked. Your desk is crooked. Do you think it's your desk that's crooked?" Oh my goodness. I love you, Adam. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing well today, man. How do you feel about the sounds of PBT fans? They're much deeper. Elquan, compliment. Elquan, you know what's deeper than that though? It's not sus. Don't be weird about it. How much I love you, dude. That goes deep, all right? Hope you're having a great day, Elquan. Love you, buddy. Free Adam? Did Adam receive his 7 keyboards then? No, actually, Adam's is probably gonna go out next week. That Adam guy, man. I still can't believe he won 2 giveaways in a basically back to back. Before the stream ends, could you tell us the list of sets that'll be available on NK? I think Mike put it in the Discord, but if you guys want me to read it out again, it's Zudit, Hongol, Earth Tones, Tiramisu, Arctic, NTD, Gladiator, Mercury, Terror, Bordeaux, Infernal, Cream Matcha, Nuke Data, Crimson Cadet, Royal Cadet, Beige, Kikobo White on Black, and DSA Milkshake Regular Base. I believe Mike even put the link. Let me double check. Oh, no, there's no link yet. I'll give you guys the link tomorrow. All right? I have the link, but I'll give you guys the link tomorrow, okay? I'm pretty positive they're gonna be normal price. I don't have exact info on the pricing of these, so don't hate me for that. Yeah, they're gonna be released tomorrow at 10 a.m. You make my milkshake? God damn. I like how the RGB isn't bleeding between the caps and the current key. Yes, this one here turned out really good for that. In fact, I don't think I can even visibly see if the RGB bleeds anywhere. All right. Well, I think I really ended up liking the butter browns. I'm genuinely surprised. I think I've only ever used butter browns like 2 times prior to this, and I've always been kind of meh on these switches. But it's a nice change of pace. They're definitely a little bit scratchy, like very scratchy. That spacebar, I'm gonna have to remove my pants. It's nice. Almost that slight, very, very slight tactile feel. You guys want to see the event horizon? Let's see. N8 says, I'm a little bit of a noob with mechanical keyboards. What do you think of Leo Bog switches? I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've ever heard of those ones. I have a keyboard with gray wood 4s, and they sound so nice to me. I don't think I ever heard of those particular ones. I'm going to be honest, N8, there are so many switches in this hobby that even I can't keep up. I don't know, unfortunately. There's too many switches in the keyboard world. I feel like there's too many getting released on a month-to-month basis. Oh, I dropped a screw in this the other day. I need to take it out. That's what I meant to do. I think I can hear it rattling around. Yeah, it's on the bottom of this. There's a screw somewhere lodged in here. As you guys can hear it. Hear it? It's somewhere in there. I need to take it out. That's why I put the keyboard behind me and haven't plugged it in, because I'm not sure if it'll short anything. Love your setup, by the way. Thank you, N8. No, I really like the way this keyboard sounds. I'm actually, can I just take this out now? I guess I could, huh? Where is this fucking screw? I hear it rattling around. I know it's in there somewhere. Oh, unless it fell to the bottom compartment. I think it did. Okay, I'll have to do this later. I don't feel like doing this right now. Oh god, I have to put this back together. Yeah, I'll do this later, guys. I think it fell to the bottom compartment. My own fault. Whatever. It's O-ring based, so. Yeah, it's O-ring based, like. So you can just pull it out. There's dust on it and stuff, though. I use this very, very regularly. It's one of my favorite boards. Is Adam back yet? Yeah, it looks so nice. I think I might change wasabi on it. I don't think we keep this set, but it is such a beautiful looking keyboard. That's sexy. Yeah, I think this is my most frequent keyboard on the desk these days. This guy, and probably the PC Kohaku, as well as the Envoy and the Ori. GMK Cinder would look so good on it. I don't know what I'm gonna put on it again. For a Boneyard, you mean? Yeah, Boneyard is crazy. Modern Materials would look sick on this too. What's my Envoy build? Obscura. So same as what's in this keyboard. All right, though, guys. Very happy with this. I hope Mr. Quantum likes this. I think this turned out pretty sick. I'm, again, very shocked over... I actually really like these butter brown switches. Little lilac fishy. If he doesn't like it, I'll take it. Turned out sick, though. Very, very nice. It's in production right now. Very much in production, so I hope that they get through this. Maybe there'll be like an extra or two, who knows. All right, let's go see who we can go raid. Maybe we just go raid Quantum. Maybe we go raid Mr. Quantum. I think he's streaming still, right? Yeah, he is. Let's go raid him. Oh, Sunday photos. Do we want to do that today? It's Tuesday, though. Oh yeah, because we were supposed to do that tomorrow. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this because I'm not prepared for it at all. Let's do tomorrow, but we'll do it tomorrow before we actually start building things. Someone remind me that I said that. Let's do it tomorrow so we're all kind of prepared because I kind of did forget about that today. We'll do tomorrow before we do have 2 Kohakus to build tomorrow. It's going to be a very long stream. It's going to be fun. Quick run before Adam returns. Tomorrow for sure. Fuck, I want to use the Event Horizon now. I might plug that in. Actually, you know what? Fuck, we'll plug it in now. Alrighty. Let's go raid Quantum. Tell him we say what up. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for everything, guys. I really appreciate you. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Quantum builds. We're doing more fishies for Quantum. I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have an excellent day. Appreciate you. See you guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the support. Also should have the stab article out tomorrow too, hopefully. Assuming nothing goes wrong. And then I'm ready for all the shit I'll get for ranking stabilizers. Bye everyone. See ya and take care. Love everyone. Bye-bye.